Third drop from the sun, the blue planet we call home, is indeed the only planet we know that can sustain life with its abundant resources. With the help of science, we've made huge developments and reached greater heights in many fields. But this massive economic and technological growth has also presented us with some severe problems such as environment pollution, resource exhaustion, and many more. Since the beginning of this century, Hyundai has concentrated its efforts in respecting human value and contributing to the society through the preservation of environment. And this year's Hyundai Great India Drive is to commemorate the efforts and initiatives taken by various organizations working towards a sustainable future for our coming generations. So sustainability is a very big topic right now, and to be very honest, it's not an alien concept for most of India. So recycling is one form of sustainability. I mean, if you travel anywhere across India, you will find steel cups were used regularly instead of plastic cups, or thatch roof instead of asbestos sheet. All we need to do is make people aware of it and make it a part of everyone's lives so that we have something for the future generations to look forward to. India, a historically rich country, something that we are all very proud of. Unfortunately, a rising population, fast economic growth, and rapid urban expansion has put tremendous pressure on maintaining its heritage, especially in urban areas. So, my quest to find a sustainable balance between individual needs and the importance of preserving the heritage of a society has brought me to Gwalior. So let me start with these structures in the outskirts of the city in an area called Stone Park. At first glance, it looks like randomly placed stones of makeshift structures, but these are actually much stronger and make up walls of homes of these locals. So these chips are actually remains of mined stones. So building these walls is also an art. It's an art that's born out of necessity and one that exhibits sustainability through recycling. Talk about best out of waste. So Nishant, we hear about this unique project that MP Tourism has initiated along with UNESCO. So tell us a bit more about it and the significance of this project.
The project which we are referring to here is called Historic Urban Landscape Approach in Gwalior and Orchha. The project is being undertaken by UNESCO New Delhi office. It has been hugely supported and incubated by Madhya Pradesh Tourism, and Mr. Shiv Shekhar Shukla, Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Madhya Pradesh government, has been pivotal in envisioning this project. We, Dharatal, are the technical agency for UNESCO New Delhi to implement the project on site. And what we are looking at project is that how heritage becomes a cultural resource for the city, how it devotes and how it helps in the well-being of the local community. Overall, what we are trying to say is how a historical urban settlement can develop without losing its heritage character. Sustainability is a big part of the project, and here we are in principle looking at cyclic nature of all things, reusing old buildings via adaptive reuse. You can see all around the examples.
Why is this important for us, for the future of future Indians. How is this project going to help?
When we talk about heritage conservation, it's often understood as a roadblock for development. The point is that cultural heritage conservation not only reinforces local cultural identities, but also gives an impetus in terms of cutting down carbon emissions and reusing material, reusing already built structures. That overall leads to a very sustainable model. These are the palace grounds, Moti Mahal, right opposite to Bejatal. And then we have Italian gardens. So these are pretty much the breathing spaces in the city, which actually not only provides kind of an open area to all the local communities, but also adds a very special aesthetics of openness and landscapes. And people from all walks of life come here to enjoy the space. And this allows this area, this openness and the use of the area touches upon the subject of how important is inclusivity. We should be very inclusive of all the minorities, gender identities, etc. The people which don't get mainstream attention should be part of the whole process.
Hope is a wonderful thing, and I hope that after this day, we can find the middle path between progress and humanity. This will help our future generations with the knowledge they need to build a sustainable and better society.